May the 4th be with you. Since it is May 4th and Star Wars is released on May, and I decided to rewatch episode 1. Um, I grew up watching the originals first and then the prequels, but like they were, it had to be between 95 or 97 because I did see them in theaters. Anyway, um, episode 1 is a lot of people hate episode 1. Honestly, episode 1 doesn't deserve the hate it got. And honestly, I could see some things like the Coruscant part of the movie was so boring, but really, if you take that movie out, take the that scene out, and take out Jar. Well, Jar Jar honestly wasn't that bad of a character. I mean, he was bad, but I think they are over exaggerating, and a lot of the fans for Star Wars are, toxic as hell. But they had to sign a treaty, uh, Padme, which is Queen Amidala. But anyway, Qui Gon Jinn and Obi Wan. I really liked Qui Gon Jinn when I was a kid, and I was pretty pissed when they killed him off. Um, Darth Maul was really cool, even though he didn't really talk that much. And of course, the two best scenes in the entire movie is Duel of Fates, which is one of the best Star Wars scenes ever, and the pod race scene. Yes, the CGI didn't age as well, and sometimes you could tell it's green screen, blue screen, whatever. Um, some of the acting is kind of corny, especially from Jar Jar, but the kid actor for Anakin gets a bad rap. I think he did a decent job. Um, and there was like a scene when he was leaving his mom and he was emotional about it, and that was good acting there. The rest of it's decent acting from him. Um, I just felt like if they cut like 25 minutes of the movie out, it'd be a lot better. Um, the music is spectacular. It's a 9.8 out of 10 for me for the music. The music alone makes the movie great. Um, yeah, like I said, the special effects don't age as well. I think that if when the prequels first came out, people loved it, and then like a few years later, people were bashing it, and just like how the Force Awakens was, where they were bashing it like a year or two later. Um, honestly, Episode 1 is not my least favorite Star Wars movie. The one I'm reviewing next will be my least favorite one. I like all of them. I feel like the prequels get a bad rap. It's honestly not bad. It's nowhere near as good as the original, but it's still pretty. It's a pretty solid prequel series, and it has one of the best music and some of the best fight choreography in the entire franchise. So I know if it's just that the boring politic part. I'm like, nobody cares. Nobody really cares. And I didn't notice this at first when they're doing the vote now thing. I knew the ET thing was there, but I never noticed the Wookiees there. I never noticed that until I rewatched it on Blu-ray. I was like, oh, there was Wookiees in episode 1? Huh. But yeah, I would give Phantom Menace a 7.5. I know it might be too high for some people, and it might be too low for some people, but honestly, 7.5 is pretty solid.